Hey, so here we are at Bessemer. It's about the 12th of July, and I had a little bit of a problem where I couldn't reach up there, and getting a cherry picker is kind of out of the question. So what I did is I worked out from extension ladder, and I could construct this scaffolding, and from there with the A-frame ladder I can reach up and fix all of this, and then with the double extension ladder I'll be able to reach up the very top without too many problems. So I've used 2x4s, two 2x4s going along there, along that 2x10, 2x6 I think it is, 2x8 actually, and I just put some OSB down. I've got my kickboards there so I can rest my ladder up against there so it won't slide away from me. It should be somewhere around about there, but between here and there it's perfectly fine. Then I put a 2x6 down the end and it's pretty rock solid. Only thing I want to do is I want to put in one more 2x4 probably there, and probably just in that gap just there. Tried to space them as much as I could. This is all second-hand timber that I use for scaffolding again, and then pulled down a few walls, so this is probably third-hand timber, and I've just denailed everything and I constructed that, and it's pretty solid. So I put timbers along the bottom here. I'm trying to move this and this is not moving at all, so I've got 2x4s down the bottom supporting the 2x4s that way, and then obviously I put some on the top there just so if there's any pressure or I stand on one of these or something it just can't come up. It really didn't really need it, but I just thought, well, better be safe than sorry. So then I've got three 2x4s at the last post there, double 2x4 there because the distance is a little bit longer. I've done my cross bracing, just pounded that kind of into the floor as best as possible. Then I've just done a single 2x4 stud, another single 2x4 stud, and because it's a bit lower so I don't actually need, and I've braced it across down below, so those bits of timber that I've used to put the other bits of timber on actually causes a bit of a brace. I should actually just put one across there or on an angle, either way, but that's really just going to be downwards pressure anyhow, so it's not really going to be a problem. But this corner here, obviously that would be the issue that I would be more concerned about, if anything. Just a bit of pushing and sideways movement. I've also blocked 3 blocks underneath here. You can see 1, 2, and the third one's right at the end, so that's nailed into the 2x4, and then it's also going into the other 2x4 from the side, so that provides sideways movement, and it also stops sideways movement on these timbers here, and also this way movement as well. And that is it. So tomorrow I shall think the rain's going to come soon, but I might be lucky for a few more days, and I'll probably have to do the same around this side here, just here. But because I need to put some stairs there, I might actually do a permanent kind of just decking and then some stairs coming down and leave it there, just so I can put a ladder. I just absolutely need just this much more to get up there. Replace one triangle there, kick these 2 OSBs out, move that OSB across or this way, and then get rid of that one. So I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow. It's probably the most important, and I'll just block it along there. I'll get it in there, and then I'll be able to actually use this platform on the double extension to get up there and screw them in. I'll screw some of them in from inside, but then you can't get to one corner as you progress along because you've blocked it off. And if I'm really lucky, I might be able to get some soffit in there That would be also good. So once I replace all these studs, I'm probably going to do triple 2x4s. Got a little bit of a problem with the overhang just there. We're going to have to really support that very well. So something like 2x10s or double 2x10s, and then kind of counterlever it against the other 2x10s that are going that way, and put a pole in the middle, so a post stud. So yeah, I've got to make a little bit more thinking about that one. I'll put all the load of this onto the top plate. As Dad suggested, I was going to actually just re-stud the wall, but I could see that this wall here has actually been redone anyhow. It's I can see on the top plate whoever's done the renovation before, remodelling, has actually re-studded that, and there's a couple of more internal walls that have been re-studded as well. So there's no point me doing that. If it was the existing or the extension that probably is 1955, yeah, I probably would have, but I can see it's nice and clean, and that's been exposed to the weather. I can see it's new timber, and you can tell. Alright, so that is the video for today. Video of 12 Walnut Street, Bessemer. What I've done is, as you can see, I've re-studded, double plate at the bottom, double top plate, all 4x2s. Each stud has supporting 2x4 that goes straight onto the bottom plate, just there, and that's all blocked. So I've got a little bit of blocking to do. I'm going to block each one of those on the 2x10s. So I've missed that one, and you can see a little bit further down, 1, 2, 3, oh sorry, I'm up to the second blocking. So I blocked it there, and I blocked it all the way down. I put one cross support in there, not that it needs it, but I might just put one in the middle, just for the hell of it. And then for this corner here, I'm going to put treated pine 2x10s basically along here, and I'll probably double it there and triple bottom plate the bottom. That's on the exterior wall that goes down to the Besser blocks or cinder blocks, and then I will stud this side here. I've got a little bit of overhang here, which the way I'm going to counterleave that is I'm going to use the 2x10s here and just come across. As you can see, like, there's no support in there whatsoever on this corner right now, so it hasn't moved. When I took out the studs, the 2x10s, the bottom floor didn't move or anything like that. So I will over engineer it and put a lot more timber in here, so it just lasts a long time. Yeah, this is a bit of a demonstration of the top not actually moving. All those studs there, you see there's like 5 bits of timber, 3 in the middle, 2 on the other side that brace it together. So all those studs there, even though you see a bit of overhang there on the bottom plate, it's actually packed, and you can see right down there I've actually packed it all the way down and put the weight on there. There's some 2x10s, double 2x10s again, and that's treated pine. Didn't really need, I pretty much overkilled it on this one here. There was absolutely no reason to do as much as I did, but I just thought, well, it's got to stay for 100 years. And the bottom wall there in the bathroom there, that's all new timbers. So yeah, basically just over engineer it so it'll never move. That was overkill with the triples there. Doubles more overkill, but better overkill these things and underkill them. And that's about it. Cheers.